Hello, 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 this is Frida. Welcome to my channel. For this tutorial, I am going to show you a new technique for you guys. And I wanted to do this tutorial for years. 4 years, I think. Finally, because what you need is you need a solid color of yarn to do this technique. If you use, well, you can knit with variegated. It's just that it won't show the stitch. So I'm just going through, I'm just knitting and I'm changing my needle to, I did the collar area with a 4 and I'm changing it to a 5.50, I believe. Yeah, 5.5 millimeter knitting needles. Okay, so I am here. Usually what I do is I make one increase, but in this tutorial we're going to do two. Okay, and the technique is done this way. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to come here and grab a stitch and make a stitch. So these are going to be my increases. Okay, so these two stitches that we're going to work with. So I'm going to come to the second stitch. I know I have my marker, but I had no choice. I can move it up. Up here. So it's done on these two stitches. So I come to this second stitch and I knit that stitch. Okay, and I don't pull. I keep the yarn, the stitch there, and I come to the first stitch and I knit that stitch as well. Okay, and then I let it go. Okay, so it gives me this this twist that we're making. Okay, so I'm going to make an increase here. I can make it increase here as well on this side. Just like that. Okay, and I'm going to continue knitting. So this is going to be the front. This is going to take me a while to knit, but I just want you to see how you knit this increase. Okay, I'm just going to show you. I did do an explanation on how I did this. So this sweater that I'm working on, I cast on 126 plus 1 because I knit around, and I do have a tutorial on how to make the V-neck, but it's done knit around. Okay, and short rows, I'm going to do it when I'm about to divide the body parts, which I already have a tutorial for that as well. So these are the front, 31, 31, so 62 for the front. I know you're going to say, oh, that's too many, yeah, but this is the front, right? And being a plus size, you need that amount. 31 for the back, excuse me. 15 for the sleeves. Okay, if you want to make short rows, by all means, you can make short rows. And that will give you a nice wear. Well, I might do short rows. I don't know. I'm not quite sure at this point. But I want to show you this technique, this new technique. So this is how I did. I gave you the numbers. I did one for these increase, but we're doing two. Okay. So I'm just going to knit, just plain old knit. And I will come and show you on my next marker how to repeat this stitch with the technique that I just showed you. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so I am back at the point where I'm going to do my increase and show you the stitch again. So I'm going to pick a stitch from here. Either you can pick it from there or from here, it doesn't matter. You know what, I'll just pick one from here. Right here. Oh well, I'll pick one from here. Okay, so I grabbed a stitch. So I'm going to do that technique which I'm going to knit this one first, the second stitch, and then I'm going to keep the stitch there, and then I'm going to come here, and then I am going to knit this stitch and let it go. So it gives this twist, and here I'm going to do an increase. So don't forget your increases if you're working on a raglan. And then I'm just going to continue knitting until I come here, and I'm going to repeat what I just did, so I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back to the point. I'm going to make a stitch and then knit the second stitch, but don't let it go, and knit the second, well, first, and then let it go. It's a little bit different, but I like the way it looks. It gives that twist on the raglan, and then make a stitch on the raglan areas. Okay, so I'm gonna knit all the way here. Now we're going to just knit, knit, knit. So one row we're gonna do our increase and then make the stitch, and the second row is just plain knit. Okay, so I'm just gonna knit this row, and I will come back to show you again. It's a very easy step, and I just wanted to share you this technique. I'm sure you're gonna like it, and you're gonna use this method on your knitting. You don't have to use it on the raglan area. You can even make a stitch with this method. This stitch is usually done on Aran cables. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so I have knit around. I'm at that point where I am going to do my increase. Just make an increase right here. And then I'm going to do, so I did knit one row around, so I'm coming to the row that I do my increase, and I knit the stitch. So I knit the second stitch, but I didn't pull, and I grabbed the first stitch and I knit that one. So I have two stitches and I just pull it. Okay, can you see? It's twisting. Yeah, so it's like a cable stitch, but it's done on two stitches. Okay, so I'm gonna do an increase here somewhere. I'm just trying to figure out where to pick up the stitch. Somewhere here, and grab it, and then make a stitch. Oopsie. Yeah, it's a little bit tough to see. The more you knit the stitch, the more it's going to become, but there's so many stitches on the needle, so it's going to take me a while. So I am going to come to the other side where to do the increase, and I will show you how to do it one more time. Okay, I'm going to knit this, and I'm going to turn around, and I want to do short rows. Yeah, I don't feel comfortable because I'm going to wear this garment, this sweater, and I want to fit it like, you know, comfortable. So I would like to do short rows. So I will knit this, and I will come back to show you. I'm going to knit this stitch. Here I made a stitch. So here I'm just going to grab a stitch, and I'm going to make a stitch. Okay, so I'm going to knit the twist stitch, which is knit one here and knit one here, and then pull. And then I am going to make a stitch somewhere here. If I can grab it. like the way the stitch, oh okay, didn't like the way it was looking, but because it's twisted. Okay, so let me knit a couple of rows and I will come to show you how it looks like. Okay, I'll be right back. Ta-da! I've been knitting nonstop, and oh, I really like this. So it's a little bit tough to see, so I did my short rows, and here is the sleeves. So I love, this is the reason I do short rows. I want this this look when you put it on. Okay, so let's come back to the new technique. See how it looks? It gives a nice texture, especially with knitting with these sorts of yarn, like wool cotton, silk wool. The texture is totally different. I'm a little bit disappointed because the yarn doesn't have tweeds, which in the I wanted this look, but unfortunately it only has whites in it, and I'm assuming those whites are silk. And it is soft. Yeah, the more you knit, it's getting soft. I'm sure when I wash it, it will get softer. So this is the new increase. So I'm gonna add this to my top-down playlist, and you guys can make garments with this stitch. It just looks fantastic, doesn't it? Yeah. And this is the back. Here it is. It gives that nice look. So I hope you like this tutorial. I just wanted to share how to do increase, and I'm doing increases on 2 sides, and I just love how it's turning out with again knitting knitting the second stitch and without taking it off. Let me show it one more time here. And yeah, I had to move to circular needles. Yeah, let me just come here and I will show you one more time. So one row is the knit stitch, and one row is the increase with the technique that I just showed. So let me just show it one more time until I come here. And so I'm going to be doing lots of knitting. Okay, here we go. So this is the short row I did, and this is how I knit this. Okay, so it looks like I forgot to do I will fix that. This is how I knit if I forget to do the short row. See? And it's invisible. Okay, so here I do my increase right here. Oh, this is going to be the knit stitch. I am so sorry. Yeah, this is going to be the knit stitch. So, no. The knit stitch is over there. Okay. So what I do is I'm just going to remove this marker because it's splitting the yarn. Okay, here we go. Just looking. So again, one row knit stitch and one row working with this stitch. So here it is. I come to the second stitch and I don't pull it, and I grab the second stitch and then I pull it. See? And then I knit. Okay, so here is going to be, I'm going to knit, just looking, yeah, actually this row is supposed to be knit row. Well, after this, yeah, from here it's going to be a knit row because this was the beginning of the, yeah, just try not to forget that because this is the beginning of the next row. So let me just put it here so I will know that this is the new row, starting the new row because the yarn is here. Okay, so I'm going to end this tutorial. It's a short tutorial. I just wanted to go over and give you guys some new technique and yeah, inform you what's going on. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. Share it with your family and friends, and don't forget to hit that notification button. So every time I post a new video, you will be notified, indicating there's something new for you to watch. You guys take care, and I'll see you on my next tutorial. Happy knitting! Bye-bye! I forgot to do the increase, I believe. Yeah, let me just go back. And this is a 2-stitch. Guys, take care. Bye-bye.